Go ahead, eat your food and be happy. Drink your wine and be cheerful. It's all right with God. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pruning to Prosper. I'm your host, Gina Morton. And one of the things I love to talk about is food. So today I am bringing you a pretty quick, short episode to just talk about the ways I personally stretched my budget this week and stretched my meal plan because I'm heading off to vacation and I really don't want to do a big grocery shop. So, and the most expensive thing you can do is go to the grocery store without a plan. And I don't like to do that. So I was kind of stretching out when I went to the grocery store. So I thought, oh, can I go one more night? Do you ever do that? You go one more night. What can I pull together out of my house here and get dinner on the table and avoid going to the grocery store? So I managed to put it off for an extra day. And that gave me a chance to kind of gather my thoughts, figure out what exactly we're going to have for dinner, and then go to the grocery store. And I managed to go to the grocery store and only spend $52. So, and that was for about 3 days worth of miscellaneous things to kind of fill in the blanks of our meal planning. So, when I begin meal planning, I always say to people, let's begin with what you already own, right? Because you've already paid for this stuff. So there is money sitting in your pantry, there's money sitting in your refrigerator, there's money in your freezer, and there's money in leftovers. So let's use it up. Okay. So I'm going to just give you 2 dinner ideas that I did this week. And I would love for you to drop me comments in Instagram or Facebook and let me know what meals you are putting together when it's the end of the month or it's the end of the budget and you're trying to stretch it as long as you can, or you just, like me, didn't feel like going to the grocery store and you try to pull it together. I know so many of you love meal ideas, and I do too. And I'm getting bored with what we're eating, so I'm always looking for great ideas. Here's what I made this week. So we started the week with salmon over a bed of, we call it white sticky rice, and broccoli. And I marinated the salmon in syrup and Dijon mustard, balsamic vinegar, and salt and pepper. And it's just, I've been making this recipe since I got married. I think it was like the first thing I ever learned how to make. And I just pour that over the salmon and I broil it for a few minutes on each side. And I just serve it over the sticky rice. And my kids love sticky rice, so they asked if I could make extra. So I said, okay. So we had extra sticky rice. The next night, I had taken out chicken thighs from the freezer. But really, all I had as far as a plan went was chicken thighs. I had nothing else I felt that I could really serve with it. And I was running out of time, and we were in between camp pickups and camp drop offs, and this window of time where I should have been making dinner. And I just thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I made the chicken. And then I was just kind of looking through the fridge, looking through the pantry, and looking in the freezer. And I buy a lot of those big bags of frozen vegetables at Costco. But I was down to maybe an inch or two of vegetables in about 4 different bags. And I thought, there's not enough for a side for any of these. There's 6 of us. And then I thought, aha, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to combine them all together. So that's my first tip for you is, if there's not enough of one thing, combine it all together. And that's what I did. So I put that in a big skillet, and then I threw the white leftover sticky rice on top, and I did a fried rice stir fry kind of thing, and I served that with the chicken thighs. So that was the one night. And then tonight, it was kind of the same idea, except it wasn't the freezer filled with frozen veggies. It was the pasta in the pantry. And, I buy different sizes of pasta, and sometimes our family can eat a whole box. Sometimes it's only a half a box. It depends on what it is. But we were getting down to 2 boxes that they can eat. I don't eat gluten. So it was 2 boxes, one of penne and one of spaghetti, that neither one was enough for a full meal. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did last night. and we are going to have a miscellaneous pasta night. And then I eat gluten-free pasta. So I had about a half of a bag for myself. So I just boiled a big, huge pot of water. I started with my pasta because I don't want any gluten in there. And I cooked mine first, set it aside. And then I used the same water because my family doesn't care. And then I added in their pasta in two different things. I did the spaghetti and then I did their penne. And then I just made in another big skillet. I had a can of diced tomatoes. I always have garlic on hand and just butter, olive oil, salt and pepper, and Kalamata olives. And that was it. And I put all of that into, and the leftover chicken thighs. I pulled that all off, including the skin, because there's so much good flavor in that skin. And I just diced it all up and I threw it all in a skillet. And so I served that over the pasta. So I got rid of, in this 2 days of cooking, I got rid of 4 random bags of frozen veggies and 3 miscellaneous bags and boxes of pasta. So that is my quick episode for you guys today, is shop your house always. When it comes to decorating, I always shop my house. I rearrange things and it gives it a whole new look, and that's totally free. And if you can avoid going to the grocery store for 1 or 2 more days, you might be able to stretch that budget a little bit more. I did go to the grocery store tonight to get stuff for salad, but then I didn't end up making the salad because I tend to get very lazy when it comes to the salad. So tomorrow I'm going to start with the salad to make sure we eat it before we go on vacation. Um, and I just got some fruits and veggies for the kids for their lunches to finish out the week. And that is it. So that's my tip for today, is shop your pantry, shop your freezer, use up all that stuff. Don't just think, oh, it's only a little bit in a bag, I can't do anything. Throw it in. And you know what else? I make soups out of everything. So worst case, throw it all in a big, huge pot, make a soup, salad, get a nice loaf of crusty bread, and your family's going to give you the biggest hugs and kisses, because who doesn't love good crusty bread with soup? Have a great day. I will see you on Saturday for a 5-minute declutter with me. Have a good one, and drop me your messages with your tips on what you make when you're in a pinch, whether it be a budget pinch or a time pinch. Have a good one. Bye-bye.